Bring your hands to your knees. Smile. Soften the shoulders, soften the jaw, soften the forehead. Notice where your pelvis is on your mat and allow that to feel grounded and supported. Notice how you're breathing. And imagine that you're widening your body when you inhale, without hunching the shoulders. And as you exhale, everything draws back towards the center line. So inhale and feel like you can widen the belly and the ribs. Exhale and draw the sides of the body inward. Again, slow inhale. Feel that your belly can open up. And exhale, draw everything towards your center. It is an active breath. Inhale, smile. Exhale, take your hands to your heart. We'll begin with 3 ohms. Together, inhale. 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 Keep that smile. Feel that vibration. Keep repeating it in your mind. As we move through the practice, it will be a slow meditative practice, and I want you to continue chanting Om in your mind. When we allow ourselves to chant out loud, that helps to clear the throat chakra. And when our throat chakra is closed, it is hard for us to speak our truth or even just to say how we feel. So I know sometimes it feels kind of weird to chant out loud, but know that there is a purpose. Just like every asana that we do, there is a purpose to the chanting as well. Bring your hands to your knees. We will do a round of Kapalabhati. It's really important that you straighten your spine and your shoulders are over your hips so that you have the most economical way of breathing. So what we want to do is breathe into the belly. You're going to allow it to soften, and then as you exhale, it's a strong exhale as you snap the belly in, and a passive inhale as you let the breath just come in. You're not forcing it in. I'll demonstrate here. So as you're doing that, be aware if you start to roll your shoulders or start tucking your chin or start looking around. See if you can even just close your eyes and just focus on the snapping of the belly. So together, inhaling, fill your belly, and begin. Five, 4, 3, 2. Now exhale, exhale, exhale. Completely hold the breath out and apply your root lock. So you're squeezing the center of the pelvis. Keep holding the breath out. Slow inhale. Keep your root lock. Hold the breath in. No tension in the jaw or the shoulders. Gaze at your third eye. Repeat the mantra Om. Exhale, controlled. You can release your root lock. Inhale to the belly, up into the chest. Full yogic breath, breathing into the back. Ujjayi breath as you exhale, constricting the back of the throat. And draw your belly in as the sides of your ribs draw into center. Inhale, belly, chest, and back. Exhale, squeezing the ribs to center, drawing the sides of the abdominal wall in. Continue. One more big, long breath, Ujjayi breath. Gently smile, inhale, reaching the arms up. And as we exhale, we side bend to the right. Press your right hand down and turn your gaze towards the left inner elbow. Think about pressing your left hip a little closer towards your mat and bring more breath into your left side ribs. The benefit of this posture is to help open up the side of your left lung. Breathe there. With your next inhale, come back up, reach the arms up and realign your spine. Exhale over to the left, take your time to go, and once you land, reassess where you are. Think about right rib cage reaching towards the sky and the right hip pressing towards the earth. Slight lift of the chin so that you can really open up through the chest. Longer breath. Remember, we're exhaling and drawing the sides of the body in. Next inhale, we come up, take your time, interlace the fingers, and exhale, round your back. So you're tucking the chin in towards the belly button. Point your tailbone forward. Inhale to come up and flip the palms to the sky. Lift your chin. Exhale and round. Flip the knuckles. Squeeze the belly. Keep moving with your breath. Last one. Coming up to neutral spine, fingers up to the sky. Take your fingers to your shoulders so the elbows are wide and make circles with your elbows. Go slow. You're trying to move through the shoulder blades. Open up through the chest. And let's go the other way. Exaggerate the slowness, exaggerate the angle. Let's hold to neutral. Take your right hand to the outside of your hand, to the side of your right waist, and your left hand reaches for your right elbow. Notice we don't want to hunch the shoulder, so just gently draw the arm towards your center. If it's too much to have it on the side, you can bring your hand closer towards your belly button. We're trying to open up through the right shoulder blade. Soften. Notice if you're hunching, bring it down, bring it down. Bring it down your shoulder. Now let's come back to center. Left hand to the outside of the left waist. Right hand to the left elbow. Do not hunch your shoulder. If you notice that you're here, then move your shoulder or your hand towards your hip and do the movement. So the back of the hand on, yeah. And then take a hold of the elbow and then draw it this way. Spine straight. And release that. Reach the arms out to a T, making big circles. Spread your fingers. And let's go the other way. Try to get as wide as you can. Make sure that the fingers are spread wide as well. Last one. Let's bring the arms right in front. Fingers of the right hand point down. Left fingers go to the right. And we're just allowing that right elbow to straighten. And we're opening up through the forearm. Now just take one finger and go through the palm. The fingers. One finger at a time. Just notice the difference when you do one finger at a time. Now let's go the other. You're going to hold all 4 fingers first. Notice how that feels. And if it doesn't feel so good, you can just bend the elbow and you don't have to pull so much on the fingers. And then we'll just go one finger at a time. Take your time, take your time. All right. Inhale to release the arms up. And exhale, we move to table. Hands come down. You can cross the ankles or you can just shift the feet to one side. Make your way. Once you come into your table, drop your belly and lift your chin. We're trying to open up the throat. Exhale and round your back. Point your tailbone as close as you can towards the floor or the ground. Inhale to come back up. So we're really trying to get some space in between the joints of the spine. So take your time as you're moving and exaggerate it. Make sure that you're moving with your breath. The exhale to compress. The inhale to expand. That's our last one. Now let's come down to seated onto the tops of the feet. For this Kriya, we're breathing in and out through the nose, and it's a powerful breath. This is really good for clearing out the lungs and helping to clear out like old emotions. So what we do here, the arms go up, and as we exhale, the elbows go wide and the thumbs tuck into the fists. In and out through the nose. I'll demonstrate here. Okay. Inhale. Five. Now hold as we inhale. Slight lift of the chin. The fingers are spread wide. Gentle smile. Hold the breath in. Keep repeating your mantra. Gaze at your third eye. The eyes remain closed. Next, exhale, release the hands to the thighs, bring the chin parallel to the ground, closing the eyes, Ujjayi breath, control it, slow inhale. Control your exhale. Continue to repeat your mantra. Gentle smile. Next breath in, move forward to table. Stay here with your hands under your shoulders, your knees under your hips. bring your right arm out and up to the sky. So as you're here, we're trying to twist the spine. So think about getting your right shoulder over your left shoulder and keep lengthening your tailbone back behind you so you're not twisted to one side. Keep pulling both shoulder blades down and see if you can bring your chin towards the sky as well. Palm faces away from you, and that's going to help to open up the shoulder. Take one more breath in. And with an exhale, the right hand goes under the left arm. Come right down onto the shoulder and the ear. Notice here if your pelvis started to turn, keep it square and take your left arm up. If you want, you can take your left hand to your low back or to the outside of your right hip, or even tuck the fingers into the right hip crease. Keep your tailbone pointing back. Keep breathing into your left side rib cage. Next breath in, the arm goes up. Exhale, the hand down. Ground into your left hand, unwind the right arm out, up to the sky. Exhale, tuck your toes, sit to the back of your heels and take your right hand to your right heel. We're going to lift the left arm and straighten the hips forward to the front of your mat. Try to get that left arm to go behind you and the chest to go up to the sky. Notice what's going on with your knees and your hips and equalize the effort there. One more inhale. Exhale, hands down, hips down. Untuck the toes, moving to table. Inhale, lift the chin, lift the tailbone. Exhale and round the back. Two more like that. Go slow. Now with this next inhale, come to a neutral spine. Left arm out and up, inhaling. Now as we're here, really try to get that twist. Get your left palm to face away from you. Deep breath in, squeeze between the shoulder blades without hunching them. Exhale the left hand under, taking the left shoulder and ear down, and bring the right arm up. Notice here if the hips shifted to one side, right elbow bends, take the hand to your low back or your left hip crease. But check in with your pelvis. Tailbone points directly back and not out to the side. Deep inhale. Deep exhale. Let's inhale the right arm up, inhaling. Exhale the hand down. Press into the right palm, come to straighten up, left arm out and up to the sky. Tuck your toes, hips to your heels, left hand to your left heel, sit on your heels and then bring your right arm up and your hips now go over your knees. Think about the right shoulder blade going towards your right heel so that you're equally lengthening the front of the body, left and right. Inhale. Exhale, bring your hips down, bring your hands down, table pose. Untuck your toes. Find a straight and neutral spine so you're not allowing the belly to dip on this one. Bring your right shoulder to your right hip and look at your right heel. And come back through neutral without dipping through the belly. Take your time, take your time. And exhale over to the left side. And keep going side to side, but go really slow, and you're really activating the side abdominals here. And then when you get to that final side bend, activate the front of the belly. Pull it up. One more on each side. Inhale back through neutral. Tuck your toes. Exhale to downward dog. Take your time getting into your downward dog. And once you're here, really establish your balance in your hands and feet. And find that you're breathing that lateral breath here. So you're trying to widen the sides of your body when you inhale. And as you're exhaling, you're drawing everything back in towards your midline. Let's walk the hands and the feet to the center of the mat. Ground your feet, a gentle bend in your knees, and come up to stand. Arms reach up. And hands to heart. Now that you're here, check your feet, equalize the weight, equalize the effort. This is a posture just like any other posture, so it has its alignment. See if you can get your toes to point as close to forward as comfortable to you. If you find that one's really turned out and it's not going to come in, then try to do the other one the same so that you're equal on the left and the right. Slight lift of the knees, but not so much that you're tight. A slight drawing in of the belly, and this will help to elongate the spine. Continue that elongation, hands to your heart. As you're here, think about the front and the back being equally open and strong. And find that elongation going all the way up the neck and to the crown. And feel that energy as it rises up. We have our chakra system along the length of the spine. And visualize the base of your spine. Take your breath there and direct it upward, all the way up to the crown. And as you're exhaling, you're allowing that breath to go over you, creating an aura. And again, visualize that breath at the base of your spine, inhaling it up, and it's touching the chakra system, each one collecting some energy. And exhale, visualize that energy creating an aura of protection around you. Again, inhale, visualize the breath rising up. Exhale, visualize that breath protecting you. Next breath in, take your hands to your hips. Spread the toes of the left foot. Bring your right knee up, and your toes are going to still stay on your mat. Now check in with your hip and square it down so that you're not tilted. Bring your right heel down, and we'll do the same with the left. So as we're here, we're just going side to side. It's not about lifting the heels so much as trying to keep the body straight up. And now we'll add a little deeper of a knee if you want, and the left arm up. If you still want to keep your toes on your mat, continue that. And just add the opposite arm. Try not to go too fast. Remember, the intention of the movement is to practice the balance of the left and the right sides. So it's not so much about how many you can do. It's more about how in tune are you with the movement of your body. Now, as you're doing this, get in tune with your breath. The inhales are to lift, and the exhales are to lower. Take your time as you move. Spread the toes, The bottom of the foot needs to be adaptable. You can't grip, you can't grasp, you have to allow. Let's finish with this last left knee, right hand. And hold to neutral. Your Tadasana. So remember, your Tadasana is just like every other posture. It has its benefits, and you want to put the same effort in this posture as you do in all your others. Find your breath. Take your hands to your hips and step your feet just slightly wider than your hips for stability. This Kriya, again, is really strong breathing and this is going to help to strengthen the lungs as well as boost the immune system. I'll demonstrate. The arms go out wide. We twist, and when we twist to the right, we tap the chest with the left hand. And then inhale to center, and then twist to the right. I'll demonstrate. Okay? And it's in and out through the nose. Make sure that you are controlling your breath. You're making a sound when you tap the chest. And let's go. Inhale. And to the right, exhale. Three, two, one. Inhale, hold the breath, lift the chin, arms are wide, fingers are wide, slight smile. Repeat your mantra, gazing at your third eye. Take in a little more breath. Exhale to release. Hands come down, find your Tadasana. Find your balance, close your eyes if you can, or just gaze at one spot. Stay focused on your balance. Stay focused on your breathing. This is where we train the body. This is where we're training the mind. You may want to be a little more stressed or anxious here, but we are controlling that. Slow it down. Control your breath. Control your fidgeting. Just notice how you're feeling here. Feel that energy within you. Smile. Take your hands to your hips. Spread the toes of your left foot. Bend your right knee. Turn your right heel to the inside of your left ankle. Now check in if you tilted to one side. Pick it up. Square your hips. Square your collarbones. Bring your right foot inside your left calf. If that's too much, bring it back down to your ankle and your toe is going to stay down. I want you to be sure of your alignment of your right foot. A lot of times I'll see this with the foot. I want you to be straight with your foot. So wherever you are, we're not turning the toes forward because that changes the angle of the hip. We want to stay in alignment, toes pointing down. Hands to your heart. And remember that we're using the hands here to create that balance to the front and the back. Keep that balance, and when you're ready, the arms can come up. Keep that left foot adaptable. We're not scrunching, we're not squeezing, we're not grasping. Let's straighten the arms. However strong your left leg is, make your arms that strong. Big smile, big inhale. Hands to heart and exhale, knee forward and foot down. Find your Tadasana right away without fidgeting, without shortening your breath. Feel the body. Feel the effects of your pose. Notice your thoughts. Focus on your breath. Repeat your mantra. Take your hands to your hips. Spread the toes of the right foot. Left heel to the inside of the right ankle. The toes are pointing down. Square your hips so you're not tilted to one side. Hands to your heart. You choose where you want to place that foot. Toes point down. And then you're using the hands to create energy as you lift and lengthen your spine. Keep that lift and arms go up. The arms are as strong as the right leg. That left glute is just as active as the right. Your pelvis is engaged. The pelvic floor is gently lifted. And the toes of the right foot are really soft. Let's all move the toes of the right foot. Smile. Soften your forehead. Let your brain know that this is all good. Take one more breath in. Exhale, hands down, knee forward, and foot down. Find your stillness right away. Mantra, Om, Om, with every breath. Open the eyes. Inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, fold forward. Stepping your feet back and your hands forward, move to downward dog. Bring your right foot between your hands. So you're just going to drag it forward and pick it up in between your hands. The left knee comes down and untuck the left toes. So we're in a low lunge with the right knee over the ankle. So we're not here. Here. Hands to your knee. The right hand is going to stay there. Check your pelvis first, actually, so that it's square. I don't want you like tilting your tailbone back. Think about however your pelvis would be if you were standing on both feet. Take your left arm up. Take your right hand towards the right side of you, and we side bend towards the right without allowing the pelvis to tilt. Keep it square, so we're getting a full side bend here. Keep letting your left hip pull forward, and keep breathing into your left side ribs. Don't let your chin hang down. Deep breath in as we come back up with both arms to the sky. Exhale, hands down on either side of the right foot. Left hand stays down. Take the right arm up. Keep pulling your left hip forward. Square your shoulders towards the right. Big smile. Inhale. Exhale the hand down. Straighten through the right leg. Drag your heel forward if you need to. Fold over your right thigh. Spread the toes and press the arch of the foot towards me. So the center of your foot towards me. So you're trying to elongate the inner thigh. And we'll come back to our lunge. Left toes tuck, lift the left knee, and the right foot goes back to downward dog. Now again, find your downward dog, find your balance, find your yogic breath, and try not to fidget. Be fully present. We're using the body as a tool here for our moving meditation. How does your body feel here? How is your breath moving? Bring your left foot between your hands, so just pick it up, drag it forward, right knee down. Find your left knee over your left ankle, right toes untuck, and hands to your left knee. Now think about squaring your pelvis, tailbone slightly pointing down, and take your right arm up. Square your pelvis. Left hand reaches for the left side as we go over with the right hand towards the left. Keep drawing your right hip slightly forward. Try not to arch the spine. Keeping the spine in its neutral position. We're just side bending, not forward folding. Next breath in, we come up. Take your time. And exhale, hands down. Right hand is going to stay down. Take your left arm out towards the left and up to the sky. Keep pushing out of your right hand. Deep breath in. Exhale the hand down. Draw the hips back as we straighten the left leg. Drag the left heel slightly forward. We're trying to get into the back of the left leg. And that's it. Where you are, breathe. Try not to expect too much. Just be in your body. Close your eyes if you can. How does your body feel while you're here? See if you can really use your breath to allow that sensation to feel even better. Your exhale can carry a little more softness into the stretch that you're creating. Your inhale can create more space there. Next breath in, drag the left heel back, and we move to child's pose. Arms reach forward, or you can take your fists under your forehead, tailbone reaching towards your heels. Breathe into your back. We will do 2 honeybee breaths here. So with this breath, it's really good for decreasing anxiety and mental tension as well as physical tension. So I'll demonstrate. It's a long inhale, and the exhale is a humming sound. So I'll demonstrate. And you try to go as long as you can, lengthening that breath. So allow your forehead to rest on your palms or your fists or your mat. Inhale. And bumblebee breath. Inhale, happier, smile. Inhale, coming up to table. Bring your right knee towards your right wrist and your right toes towards the left side of your mat. Drag your left knee a little bit further back, and we're moving into pigeon from here. You can walk your hands forward and fold in. Yep, the right toes drag towards the left edge of your mat. You can just leave your heel right in front of your left hip. Think about drawing your left hip forward and your right hip back. When you want to start looking around, take a deep breath instead. Remind yourself of why you're here and why you're doing this. And know that it's not really necessary to look around. Think about what you need and why you're here. Stay focused. Remember, your breath is full and wide. The exhale is carrying you softer down. just a couple more breaths. See if you can make them a little bit longer on your exhale. So count how long it takes you to breathe in and make your exhale a couple seconds longer. Next breath in will come up with the hands walking back. Lean to the right and swing your left leg forward. Then your right leg straightens. Left foot comes inside the right thigh. Square the chest over the right straight leg and fold over the straight leg. Remember why you're here and see if you can stay focused on the movement of your breath. Count your inhale. Make the exhale a little longer. Next breath in, come up. Straighten your left leg forward. Bend your right knee and take it out towards the right. Turn so that you're facing your right knee. The left hand goes into the left knee, and the right arm out to the right and side bend left. So you're trying to get that left shoulder towards your left thigh and the right arm towards your left toes. Yep, so there you go, side bend. Now with our next inhale, we come all the way up and lean back. So your hand grounds down, your left toes point, and lift your hips up. Push your hips as high as they'll go. Inhale deeply. Exhale to lower down. Bend both knees, swing the feet over to the right, and move to table. Take your time. And now we're moving to pigeon on the left. So the toes go towards the right side of your mat. The right leg slides back then long, and the left knee bends towards the left edge of the mat. Folding forward when you're ready. Next inhale will come up. Lean to the left. Swing your right leg forward. Straighten your left leg forward. And the right foot inside the left thigh. Square the chest over the straight left leg and fold. Try not to force the movement. Remember the intention of the movement. We're folding over that left thigh, so we're lengthening not only the knee, but also the low back. We don't want to create tension in the neck or the spine. Find your breath widening your back ribs. Next breath in, bring your head up and your right leg forward. Take your left foot to the inside of the straight right leg. Left knee out to the left. Turn to square your chest to your left knee. Right hand to the inside of the right knee. Left arm up, and we side bend. The left finger is reaching for the right toes. And let the right toes reach for the left fingers, so your toes are pointing towards the sky. Keep pressing your left hip down and your left ribs up. Next inhale, come all the way up and lean back. So the left hand down, right toes point, and lift your hips up. Head goes back, arm goes back. Deep inhale. Exhale to lower the hips down. Bring your left leg forward. Both heels are in front of you. Hips go towards your heels. Take a hold of your big toes. Draw your heels back towards you. Lean back. So we're trying to get the heels off of the mat. And then maybe a little higher, maybe straightening the legs. Don't let the legs pull you forward. Rather, you use your back to create your length and your balance. You don't have to lift the feet. You can just hold your toes. Yep, good. One more breath in. And let's all lower down. Hands to your knees, knees to the chest. Arms can go overhead or to a T, and let the knees fall to the left. Breathe into your right side. Coming back through center and over to the right. Coming back through center, knees to the chest, hands to the knees, forehead up, squeeze in tight, long through the back of the neck, shoulder blades down your back. Deep inhale and smile. Exhale to lower the head and moving into your Shavasana. We won't be here very long because it is a little chilly. So knowing that, see if you can really find your Shavasana with full intention. Just like every other posture, there is a purpose. So fully allow rest and fully allow to be held by the earth. Trusting that the earth is holding you completely. Now you can let go. Smile, breathe deeper, start to move through the fingers, toes, wrists, ankles. Bring your arms overhead, bring your toes towards the front of your mat and stretch long. Bring your knees into your chest, hands to the knees, and rock side to side. rolling all the way over to the right, and make your way up into a seat. Hands to your knees. Find stillness. Of all the benefits of your yoga practice, this is the biggest. To be able to sit unaffected, completely still, fully aware, yet not disturbed. Continue to widen your breath. Realize how strong you are physically and mentally. Closing the eyes, let's exhale together. Inhale for 3, 2, 1. Hold the breath in. Exhale, 3, 2, 1. Hold the breath out. Inhale, 3, 2, 1. Hold the breath in. Exhale, 3, 2, 1. Hold the breath out. Inhale. Hold the breath. Exhale. Hold the breath out. Repeat your mantra. Inhale. Hold. Repeat your mantra. Control your exhale. Smile. Take your hands to your heart. We will end the class with 1 Om and 3 Shanti. Shanti meaning peace. So peace for us within and peace for us all around. So remember the benefit of our mantra. So let's inhale together. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Big smile. Namaste. Namaste to your neighbor. Namaste, namaste, namaste. Thanks, guys.